Hello everyone, welcome back to another Try and Fix It video. What we're going to be doing today is looking at a Clark Pro generator. It's got a Honda engine on it as well. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what this needs doing. I'll tell you a little backstory. I won it from an auction. I did try and start it up on a previous date, but didn't really want to know. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the air filter off and all that sort of business, and then we'll go from there. So I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you what I've got. Right then everyone, so this is what I've got. Got electronic ignition, Honda GX140, 5 horsepower generator. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to be doing here is having a good sort out on it, give it a good clean. We'll see what's wrong, and then hopefully we'll get her up and running like we should be able to. It's got electronic start as well. Got this on the side, but that's not working. I've ordered a new kit for this, well, Chinesium kit, so we'll see if that will sort that out. Inside the tank as well, I don't know if you can see or not, got some debris in there, so we'll have to try and get that out. The air filter as well, I ordered a new air filter, so we'll just take the top off there, get that going. Yeah, so we just took the air filter case off the top. Obviously this did have a air filter around it, the meshy stuff, but that's been perished, and I've got a new one down here. So I did order a new one. It's the right size. So what I might do is just take the yellow filter off there and put it onto that one, because that is the proper one. This is just a Chinesium one. I got this. I got this pull cord as well. Yes, I got this pull cord assembly in there as well. Brand new. Obviously a copy of Honda. And then in the box, we've got a multitude of stuff. So we've got some sort of plastic case there for the carburetor. You get a filter there. I think that one goes into the tank. You get a filter one there. You get electric start switch as well. And then you get some gaskets and all that sort of stuff. You get some more fuel line in there as well. You get a shiny cap for the fuel tank. You get a cheap old nasty spark plug as well. They ain't well made, you can see, but it might do the job. We'll test it out. Yeah, so you get a number of different gaskets and all that sort of stuff for your carburetor. You got another block switch there. I think that's for the earth or something. I don't really know what that is, but we'll get down that road when we see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's for the choke, or I think that's for the choke. And then also what you get is a brand new coil pack as well. This one don't look in too bad actually. It's not too bad a shape, to be fair. Also, you get another gasket there as well. And you get your brand new carb, which you can feel is not very good quality, but that might do the job if this one's all blocked up. But I brought all the kit anyway, because for just in case for the future, but I really wanted it for the switch, for electronic switch. But why, you can get the whole pack, and this whole pack on Amazon was 33 UK pound. So I don't know what that'd be in dollars, probably 40 odd dollars or something, $45 or something. So yeah, I'll spin you back around and we'll get the rest of this off, and then I'll take a few bits off and I'll show you how far I've got. Right, let's just bring you back again. If you'd never stripped one of these down before, like me, I don't know where I got my stand, but I can't find me connector for my phone bit. So if it's a bit shaky, I do apologise. So we'll just take that off. That's your air filter. That's that off. And then inside here, I think we have got spark anyway, because it just wants to tick over, but it's struggling. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get all this carb off. Yeah, I'll get all this carb off and I'll bring you back in a sec when I've got all this off, and we'll go from there. Right, and guys, so I've just took the plastic casing off there, what sits for the carb and stuff. Obviously you can see that the carb's condition is not great, but I'm wondering now, I'm going to have to take that bolt off here as well. So yeah, basically all I've done then is I've took the air filter cover off, I took the air filter off, and that was 2 wing nuts. I've done that. There's a pipe here that sits upside in there for the airflow, so I've took that off there with the 2 screws, 2 bolt screws at the front. They're off. So next I'm going to get this carb off and I'll bring you back when I got this off. Right, and guys, so all I did there was I just tapped that carb and then it came off. So I'm just going to disconnect these springs, which is one at the top, thin one at the top, and then also this one underneath here as well. We'll pop them out. There is a fuel pipe that comes down here as well, so I'll take that off. We'll get this carb off and then we'll check the carb and then we'll give it a good clean. Right, everyone, so I took the carb off. I don't know if I told you in the last bit of that video or not. So I took the carb off. I'm going to give it all a good clean. I'll get it all put back together, and then we'll give the area of it all as well a good clean. Give everything nice clean. Get all the cables and leads and all that put back together. I may take the tank off yet, just give that a quick wash out, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll bring you back when all this carb's clean. I ain't going to show you me cleaning this carb because there's about 8,000 videos on how to clean a carb, and there might be a few on this Honda as well, Honda GX140. So I'm just going to strip all this, give it all a good clean, and then I'll put it all back together, and then we'll get it back on the on the generator, sorry, and go from there. So I'll bring you back in a sec. So that's inside the in the bowl. She's a bit rusty. All I'm going to do there is get a bit of wire wool or something and just clean all that out. So the initial carb itself inside is spotless. It's got a bit of a rust spot there, but yeah, everything else inside is fine. We'll just give all this a good wipe down, give it all just a quick brush out, blow it all out, put it all back together, and off we go. Right then, guys, so I've gone a bit further than I was gonna go, but I've took the tank off. I've emptied all the tank and all the debris and everything, and sorry about the walking, but I thought I'd spray the tank with a few coats of nice white again, So I just need another couple of coats on that, then that'll be looking good again. So let's bring you back over here. So I took the carb off, I cleaned all the carb out. That's all clean as it going to get. I haven't got a ultrasonic cleaner to put that in, so that will just have to be like that for now. What else have I done? I took the exhaust off as well, which is just around the back here. I've took all that off. I've got the guard over there. The exhaust is on the floor. There is a crack in the exhaust, but there's nothing I can do about that unless I buy a new one. Unless I can get, I don't even know what I could do with that. That was just gonna have to stay as it is. I ain't gonna mess about with that too much. I'll see if I can source a new one, or a good second-hand one, better condition than this one really. I'll treat that with Vactan. I don't know if that's a great idea or a bad idea, just drop in the comments below, but because it produces a lot of heat coming out of there, I'm not sure if the Vactan will react differently when it starts up. I'm not sure, but I'm going to put a load of Vactan on this anyway. See if I can just stop this rust from going any further. Yeah, there is a graping hole there, but at the end of the day, it's a generator. It's going to be outside, isn't it? So that's that. Next, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have a look at this on and off switch. It's not switching it off, but we did have some corroded ends here. I'm just wondering if that was a thing or not, but I've also cleaned them. So I'm going to see when I put it all back together if this works. If not, then I obviously have to take it all apart again. The wire goes just to the back of the case in there. It runs through. It runs obviously to the spark plug here. So it follows it through, goes underneath. I'll have to take the recoil off. Then it goes underneath this arm here. And then it goes obviously up to the spark plug there. I have got a new one of these anyway, so if that one ain't working, I could just replace this. Because when I had it going before, briefly, I tried switching it off with that, because I didn't want to run it too long, because there was a load of crap in the carb. So yeah, it started, it ran for a little while, and then obviously wanted to die out, so I just switched it off anyway, to save all the hassle. I didn't want it to start breaking anything. So yeah, so I'm going to see about that when I get that back on. I'll clean the plastic casing up the front as well, so I'll do that. I'll clean that out, blow all that out, see what condition that's like inside when I've blown it all out. Then I might just put the foam around that, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not 100% sure if this works. I've got a 3-pin unit in there that I can try that with. Yeah, and that's where we're at the minute. I don't see anywhere where I can plug a normal plug socket in, so this is more of a builder's generator maybe out on the land, because I can't see where you can just add a normal 3-plug UK socket in there. But so this one, I might sell this one. I'm going to probably refurbish it all, get it all looking nice and smart. The oil, I checked the oil when I started it, and the oil weren't too bad. It's not great, but it weren't too bad for starting. So I've done that, and yeah, so that's all right. I'll probably change the pull cord as well, even though I've not seen any signs of fraying in there yet, but there possibly could be. So the next job is treat this with Vactan, clean everywhere up really. Gonna have to give everything good degrease. This arm here as well at the front, that's quite corroded as well, so I don't know if this sat on a bracket before, like a stand, but I wonder if I can get one of those, because this handle is not great neither. But yeah, it's the Macron Engineering serial number 843594-24. Try and take this corrosion off. Type B11F possibly. I think that's an F. It's 230 over 115 volts, and it was made 10th for the 8th 21 possibly. Yeah, so that's where I'm at the minute. I didn't film me spraying the tank really, because I just wanted to get on with it. See, that's coming up nicely. That needs a couple more coats anyway. It's got a few little pin dents in the front, but I'm not worried about that again. So yeah, so that's where I am at the minute. I'm going to leave the video here. So you've had a bit of a debrief really of what's going on with this. So there'll be a part 2 and maybe a little series on this. I'm not quite sure yet, but there's definitely going to be another video, because I need to take that start and stop switch. I need to fit it all, then I need to see if it will switch off now I've cleaned the terminals, and if that don't work, then I'll take that off, and then I'll show you the process of me refitting the new one. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.